Good morning, everybody. This is Mike from the Last Corvette. So I got back from Woodward Dream Cruise right around 3 o'clock or so, I want to say, on Saturday. Today is Sunday. Enjoyed myself again. This is my third or fourth year. I forget now. I think it's the fourth year going to this private event. Obviously, thanks to one of my friends. He knows his friend is a huge car collector. I think this was his 17th year of doing this annual Dream Cruise party. Best way to do it, I think I've brought it up before. You got a porta potty, you got a dedicated spot, you got food, drinks, whatever else. You can set up your lawn chair alongside Woodward, watch all the beautiful cars, also go through all of the classic cars that he brings in. He has friends from all over the world, and they bring in some amazing, beautiful cars. One vehicle that was definitely on display yesterday was a Pontiac GTO. It was a Judge that was completely freaking original, guys. Like, never touched, never nothing, original, still original tires. That was freaking sick. But he always has these one-off vehicles that either are part of his collection or somebody that he knows. But anyway, while I got this C6 opened up, I wanted to show you guys exactly what you do if your battery dies on your vehicle or you lose some of the modules that control the trunk, your gas cap lid on the side, or your doors. So on these C6s, if you lose your power, everything is electronic. So as I've showed you guys before, you got a little push button right here. So obviously I got my fob on me. So you pop the trunk, and if you look on the driver's side, you're going to notice you have two pull cords. You have one, obviously, for the gas lid, and then you also have one for the door. This one here controls just the driver's side door, so if you yank on it, it's going to release the driver's side door, and you can gain access to the vehicle, pop the hood, or whatever else you got to do. Now, remember, on dry sump C6 Corvettes, the battery lives in this area here. On the C6s, you basically got two cubby storages. One is fire extinguisher, and the other one is just my lift pucks and some gloves. So yeah, if convertibles, all these C6s are the same way. So they're always here on the driver's side. If you don't see them, maybe somehow, some way they got pushed under the carpet. So just investigate. Mine are set up where they clipped into the actual carpet so you can see them. So okay, so you get everything released. Obviously, you do need a hard key to do that. Soft close trunk. There's a lot of cool things that GM put in these C6s, believe it or not. You know, like the cycling windows up and down when you open doors. Everything is electronic, so you don't have any levers. And that's why, if your battery dies, so this is how you get out of the car, right? A little push button and another push button on the passenger side door. You have these here. So this is the same cable, same theory. If you're inside the vehicle and you, for whatever reason, you lose power, God forbid, get into a car accident, you can release this driver's side door by pulling up on your safety release. And there's another one right by the kick panel on the passenger side. And of course you have the roof just in case. But yeah, so you have release here, emergency release here, emergency release on the passenger side. Two pull cables in the trunk, and that's how you gain access to your C6 in case a battery dies or you know, something happens with the 12-volt system. But watch this. Window cycles up. Now, what people don't get is when the battery starts to die on these C6s, those windows will actually cycle down. As soon as you touch the door release button, the window will cycle down and stay down. Every time you do that, the window will actually cycle further and further down. That's done so you don't break the glass on the door. You don't damage the trim. So a lot of these C6s, when the battery dies, especially when they're sitting at auction, you'll see tape put on these side windows. That's because the windows are cycled down, and without resetting them, they don't work. And to reset them, it's very simple. Once you get your battery situated or whatever is causing loss of power, what you want to do is start the vehicle in one window at a time, or you can do two windows at a time, doesn't matter. What you want to do is you want to cycle the window all the way down, okay, regardless of where it is in position, and hold it there for about 5 seconds. You'll hear it click. Then you want to cycle the window all the way up and then hold it until you hear a click. And it's important that you do it with the doors closed. Okay, so don't do it with the door open. The door has to be closed, sitting inside the vehicle. And then repeat the same process on the passenger side, and they'll do two things. You'll have your auto down function, and also the cycle where the window drops down and up will function properly, and everything's going to be restored back to normal. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Enjoy your Sunday.